Welcome back. Now we're going to look at Blade, and this will be a brief introduction to get to understand about Blade. So what is Blade? Blade is the Laravel inbuilt templating engine. It is used for designing web layouts for the front end. And when we talk about front end, we talk about the user interface presentation layer composed of HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript elements. And all Blade views must have a blade.php extension. That means every view must have that extension, that is the blade.php. And views is a combination of various elements, collectively known as the view in Laravel. And Laravel uses its own custom tags that are called directives, and they must be prefixed with an @ symbol. So let's look at some of these directives that are used in Blade. So we'll start with the yield directive. The yield directive is used to display the content of a section or of a given section. We have the extends directive. So the extends directive specify which layout the child view should inherit. We have the section directive. As the name implies, defines a section of content, and sections are used in pairs. If you start a section, you must use the end section directive to end that section. We have the include directive, which allows you to include a Blade view from within another view. We have the component and slots. So the concepts of component and slots are similar to section and layout. So using component and slots allow you to easily build reusable elements in your views. We have the if, else, if, and else. These are conditional statements, just like they are used in PHP. We have the for and for each. These are loop directives, and they are also used in pairs. If you start a for each loop, you must also use the end for each loop directive to end that for each. And then we have auth and guest. These are authentication directives. They are used to determine if the current user is authenticated or is a guest. So mentioning, you can go to the Laravel documentation and learn more about this Blade, because what you've done is just brief of the mostly commonly used Blade directives. So in the next lecture, we'll try to see how these Blade directives work by doing them practically. So see you in the next lecture.